Have you ever wondered where you go when you fall asleep? Every night you close your eyes, and for the next several hours, your conscious experience simply disappears. You stop noticing the room around you. Time vanishes. Then, without realizing it, you wake up the next morning, as if nothing happened. But have you ever stopped to ask why? Sleep seems completely normal, yet from an evolutionary perspective, it makes almost no sense. Sleep seems completely normal, yet from an evolutionary perspective, it makes almost no sense. While you're asleep, you can't defend yourself. You can't react to danger. Your muscles relax. Your awareness disappears, and you become vulnerable. For almost every other animal on Earth, that would be incredibly dangerous. So why would evolution allow humans to spend nearly 1/3 of their lives unconscious? Most people think the answer is obvious. Your body gets tired, your brain needs rest. But what if that's not the real reason? The first major clue came in 1953. Two researchers were studying sleeping infants when they noticed something completely unexpected. Even though the baby was deeply asleep, its eyes suddenly began moving rapidly beneath the eyelids. But the biggest surprise wasn't the eyes, it was the brain. Instead of shutting down, the brain became almost as active as it is when you're awake. Scientists named this stage REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. This is the stage where most vivid dreams occur. That discovery completely changed the way scientists understood sleep, because if sleep was only for rest, why was the brain working so hard while the body was asleep? Years later, scientists proposed a fascinating idea. Maybe sleep isn't mainly for resting the brain. Maybe it's for reorganizing everything you've experienced during the day, every conversation, every face, every sound, every experience creates new connections inside your brain. But if your brain kept strengthening every connection, it would eventually become overloaded. So while you sleep, your brain quietly decides what deserves to stay and what can be let go. At the same time, your brain begins cleaning itself, removing waste that builds up throughout the day. By morning, you wake up with a brain that's cleaner, more organized, and ready for another day. But sleep does something even more remarkable. It quietly reshapes the way you feel. That's why a problem that feels overwhelming at night can seem much smaller the next morning. Your brain has been working all night, even though you had no idea it was happening. Every morning, you wake up believing you're the same person who went to bed. And in many ways, you are. But while you were asleep, your brain quietly organized your memories, cleaned itself, and reshaped your emotions. So maybe the real mystery isn't where you go when you sleep, it's what your brain does while you're gone. Tonight, when you close your eyes, remember this: your brain is already preparing a better version of tomorrow.